All right. Am I live? Yes, I think I am. All right, gentlemen. How are we doing? Um, I hope that you are well. Um, I enjoyed yesterday's session, um, and I just wanted to come on here and just highlight a couple of things that I think is worth repeating. Because the topic we touched on yesterday was just it it hits home. I think it hits home to many of us, if not all of us. Let me just double check. I think my sound might. All right, so sound is good. Yeah. I want to kind of like just highlight a couple of things that we touched on yesterday because I think it is important. Sometimes when we look at the whole 1 hour session, there are certain things that kind of like just pop out that I think it's worth um, touching on again. Now, one of the guys were mentioning, um, w- obviously, we were talking about pain and how pain is basically part of life, and nobody's exempt. We are all, my good, it doesn't matter which area of life you're talking about, but it affects each and every area of our lives. Whether you have a painful experience in your finances, whether you have a painful experience within your relationships, within it doesn't matter where it is, but pain is present in each and every one of our lives. Um, and but I basically want to just kind of like focus on this one thing that one of the guys were mentioning, that when pain is present, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because if you and I respond to it in the correct way, it's an opportunity for us to grow. Why is that? Because we, as we even mentioned yesterday, is if you look at giving birth, it's a painful process. If you look at going to the next stage, sometimes there's some stretching that's involved. But sometimes what happens is we kind of like want to avoid um, getting into that. Why is that? Because it's not a nice thing. It's not something that we usually kind of like will enjoy. It's like, no, just get me out of here. I'm done, because I know that life should be better than this. No, a better life lies on the other side of me pushing through that process of discomfort. Yeah. Because if we really look at it, um, one of the questions that you and I must probably need to ask ourselves is, how did I even end up here? How come am I why is it that I feel like I'm going through the same thing over and over? Um, why is it that um, I feel like I'm a victim? Why is that? But if we really look at it from the right perspective, then you and I will come to realize that it is decisions that we've made. Decisions, it's choices, it's uh, maybe uh, maybe at a place where we procrastinate, whether it's maybe we're being stubborn, maybe we're just being undisciplined, maybe we're just being foolish, whatever we want to put in the equation. There's always a route that you and I have decided to go on that led us to where we ended up in terms of that painful situation. But if we respond in a proper way, then we should be okay. We should be okay. Learn the lessons, not run away from. Because just think about it. If you and I decide, okay, I will run away from this thing that is squeezing me, I'm going to run away from it. It come back. It will come back because it's supposed to mold us. It's supposed to get us to a certain place of thinking, um, a different way of thinking. So it's not about trying to get out. It's about, what can I learn? Yes, it's painful. Yes, it is uncomfortable. It's not nice um, to be there. But what am I supposed to learn during that specific time? Um, so take the nuggets. Um, Don't be in a rush to just come out. Savor the moment. Kendrick, what do you mean savor the moment? Yeah, just think about it. If you and I pay attention to what it is that we are really going through, we will learn the lessons. Um, we will get a different kind of thinking. Um, we will be able to talk about a specific thing with experience because you've gone through it. So it's not just about trying to get out, it's about building that muscle of endurance, and yeah, it's training ground. That's it. It's a place of growth. Yes, Jen. So that's what I wanted just to kind of like just highlight those couple of things. I don't know whether it made sense, but I hope it did. Um, let's not run away from the challenge. Let's not run away from the pain, but yeah, I know it's easier said than done, isn't it? It's way easier said than done. But I just want to encourage somebody that it's not going to be like that all the time. We know it can be hard, um, but keep on going, keep on going. Um, we've been designed to withstand the storm. We've been designed to outlast whatever pressure it is that we go through. Um, so I think the only time we lose is when we give up. The only time we really, um, you know, if kind of like no, there's no hope, is when you and I decide there's no hope. Nobody else can decide for you. It doesn't matter who's against you. It doesn't matter what is trying to fight you. If you decide, until my last breath, I will ride this thing out. You'll be fine. Um, so be encouraged. God is on our side, and He will carry us through whatever it is that we're going through. All right, gents. So have an amazing Thursday. So I thought I'll just come on here, just a quick one, because I think connecting just on a Wednesday is not sufficient. So we'll jump on here on a regular basis just to see how we're all doing. All right, but have an amazing Thursday, and I will see you guys. I'll see you guys soon. All right, have a good one.